Napoleon's maxim of always having at the critical point more men than the enemy applies in the air too. Now to put into practice the blind flying lessons learned in the Link Trader. Nerve as much as skill is wanted here. It's one thing to fly when he can see where he's going, but when his very life depends on the instrument board, when only altimeter, artificial horizon, compass and the rest stand between him and a crash, a man not at the strongest nerve might panic. Down comes the hood and the pupil is now flying blind. By phones he's in touch with the instructor to correct him if he makes mistakes. All the same, it's something of an ordeal, that first flight blind. At a later stage, the acting pilot officer learns aerobatics. No aviator could live through 2 minutes of air fighting who hadn't mastered the whole spectacular alphabet. This is a slow roll. Here, with the camera in the observation seat, Inside Goods takes you behind the scenes again, and you yourself feel something of the authentic thrill of the pilot. Now the difficult half roll off the top of a loop. The spin. Finally, the sensational dive bombing, 300 miles an hour. Then a special show of precision bombing. To enhance the realistic effect, the target this time is a mock ammunition dump.
In Europe, tension is mounting. Germany, politically and economically devastated, its military machine in ruins as a consequence of the Treaty of Versailles, is rearming under its leader Adolf Hitler. By the 1930s, the Nazis organize huge rallies at which they flagrantly parade their new weapons. Hitler is also determined to have an air force equal to that of France, which is also in violation of the treaty. Gliding is encouraged to create an air-minded youth. Powered aircraft are also built, supposedly for transport, but they can easily be converted into bombers and fighters, which will become Germany's Luftwaffe. In Britain, aviation development is hampered by a lack of funds, but there is no shortage of talented designers. Reginald J. Mitchell has already made his mark by designing race-winning aeroplanes for Supermarine in the prestigious Schneider Trophy events of 1927 and 1929. By winning a third time, Britain will keep the trophy forever. Mitchell's design, the S-6B, is sleek with ultra-thin wings. It is powered by a brand new Rolls-Royce engine. The aircraft is to be piloted by a team of 3 RAF pilots. The package looks a certain race win, but lack of funds means that the whole effort may have to be scrapped. At the last minute, the wealthy industrialist's wife, Lady Houston, stumps up £100,000. The team is saved. An enormous crowd lines ashore to watch the race. The first attempt, by Flight Lieutenant Bootham, averages a speed of over 348 miles per hour. But the next attempt, by Flight Lieutenant Stainforth, averages a new world speed record of 407.5 miles per hour. It's a sobering thought that this is over 100 miles per hour faster than Britain's frontline fighters. However, the RAF will not have to wait too long to see the benefits of Mitchell's Schneider experience. On March the 5th, 1936, Supermarine revealed its new fighter, the Spitfire. Chief pilot Mutt Summers is the first to experience the magic of this small, powerful machine. His only direction on landing is to say, "Don't touch it." At the same time, Hitler's forces are already tasting battle. There is civil war in Spain, and the Luftwaffe is honing its deadly skills on the side of Franco's fascists. The rest of the world is taken by surprise at the scale of Germany's rearmament. But the momentum favors Hitler. He threatens to invade Czechoslovakia. By August 1938, Europe is once again facing the black abyss of war. Neville Chamberlain, the British Prime Minister, desperately tries to avert war by seeking appeasement.
This morning, I had another talk with the German Chancellor, Herr Hitler. And here is the paper which bears his name upon it as well as mine. We regard the agreement signed last night and the Anglo-German naval agreement as symbolic of the desire of our two peoples never to go to war with one another again.
Chamberlain's piece of paper is worth no more than a scrap in history's dustbin. On September the 1st, 1939, German forces crossed the Polish frontier following a massive aerial bombardment. The Polish Air Force is destroyed on the ground by Stuka dive bombs. A new word is coined to describe the terror: blitzkrieg.